What is a stance? That's the position of your feet, your basic setup. This is something you need to get right at the beginning, because without it, everything else falls apart. So let's see how to set it up. There are two different stances in boxing, orthodox or southpaw. If you're right-handed like I am, you're going to be using an orthodox stance, but if you're left-handed, you're probably going to be in a southpaw stance. So you're going to do the opposite of what I show you. When I say right leg, you're going to use your left leg. When I say right hand, you're going to use your left hand, so everything the opposite. Now you can change your stance during a fight or whenever you want, but it's not as common in boxing as it is, for example, in kickboxing or Muay Thai. So let's just stick to one. If you're right-handed, orthodox. If you're left-handed, southpaw. Let's see how to set up. We will start with your feet shoulder width apart, with a nice gap in between your legs. Then you're going to take a step back with your dominant leg. So for me it's going to be my right leg. For all of you out there who are right-handed, it's going to be a step back with your right leg. Now you want to make sure that you're not turning your whole body away. So that shoulder width gap in between your legs is very important. So when you take the step back, that gap should still be there. So if you're facing a mirror, make sure you can see through your legs as you take that step. This is important because unless your hips are facing forward, you won't be able to throw that right hand. So if you turn your body away and you're here, you won't be able to reach with your right hand as far as you can reach with your front hand. So I took that step back. My front foot is facing forward at 12 o'clock and my rear foot is facing 2 o'clock. For all of you southpaw people, your rear foot is going to face 10 o'clock. I'm going to bend my knees and sit down low. This way I'll have stability, and I'm going to lift up my right heel. That's going to be slightly off the floor, while the front foot is going to be flat. So this is the basic setup. Once I start punching, for example, if I throw a left hook, my left heel will have to come off the floor so I can pivot. But if the left heel comes off, the right heel goes flat. So one heel is always up, the other one is always flat. If both heels were flat on the floor, I would be too much stuck, right? I won't be able to move, I'm going to be too slow. But same thing, if both heels are up, I'm not going to have any stability here, I'm just going to wobble and fall. So in my default, right heel is in the air, left foot is flat, I'm sitting down low with my knees bent, and my weight is slightly in the middle. And then, because I don't want my body facing my opponent and being it an easy target, I'm going to turn my body and face my shoulder forward. This way, I'm going to be harder to hit. And then, video game mode. So instead of just standing in one place and waiting here, I want to be slightly shifting my weight back and forth and be ready to move in any direction quickly. So stay in the middle, but be ready to move. And that's your stance.